It's nice to see y'all, talk to y'all today. I look kind of crazy, but I'm actually going to get myself together right after this live. I'm going to take a shower, wash my hair, get my curls together, cut my hair, and then go outside. So, how are y'all doing today? Welcome to the live. This live is on my phone today because I don't want any interruptions. I don't want any technical difficulties. I don't want no problems today. I'm really excited for this next phase of life. And I feel like anybody that is constantly working on themselves or constantly trying to better themselves in the slightest ways possible should be excited for the next phase of life. And the reason why is because you want to see how the work that you've been putting. Got a phone call. We're going to drop these necklaces on the website today. I'm dropping these bracelets on the website today, y'all. Dropping these bracelets on the website today. So, man. First of all, welcome everybody. Welcome. If you are here, say what's up. Let me go ahead and make sure that my phone screen is clean. There we go. Nice and clean. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? How y'all doing today? What's up? How y'all doing today? Can you relax, boy? You're acting crazy. How are y'all doing today? Let's go. Hi. Listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. I've been genuinely working on a lot of things for y'all and trying to just get better at what I do. And honestly, you guys have been sending so much love to me, so much support, telling me that I'm really helping you guys. And I'm so grateful for that. You know, sometimes we can get caught up looking at other people's shit, and it causes us to not really appreciate what we have. You feel me? So what I want to tell you is just like, don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't look at other people's shit and be like, why am I not here? Why am I not this? Why am I not that? Because you don't really know what's going on behind the pictures and what you see. You feel me? Another thing I want to say too is that sometimes you have to talk to me right now. Everybody want to talk to me right now. I was calling. I gave them opportunity to call me. Like literally, I was free for like a whole hour, 2 hours. So this is what I was saying. You have to understand that there are going to be times in life where you have to completely restart, and that's not always going to be fun, but it's needed. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes we are so attached to the position that we are in life at this moment, or sometimes we think that shit can't change. Sometimes we take things for granted, and when we take things for granted, we don't realize how fast things can change. Now, this is a big important lesson in success, realizing that there will be times where you rise to a high status and go right back to the ground. Now, the question is how do you deal with that? Are you able to build yourself back up? Are you able to destroy your old self to create a new self? And the thing about it is, no matter how many times you start over, all you did was gain more wisdom. So you'll get there quicker than how you did before. Never be afraid of starting over. That's something that I want to say. Never be afraid of starting over. Never be afraid of doing something all over again. And the reason why is because if you're afraid to do things all over again, that means that you will be willing to stay in a position just because of that fear of starting over. You would not be willing to go into the unknown just because of that fear of starting over. And you shouldn't be afraid of starting over, because a lot of times the very thing that you're asking for requires you to start over. You don't like your relationship? Well, guess what? You're going to have to start over. You're going to have to start over your routine with getting to know yourself. You're going to have to start over when it comes to learning who you are again and learning your boundaries. You get what I'm saying? But when you are not willing to start over, guess what? You're willing to stay in something that's stagnating you just because it looks like. Don't post your clothing brand in my server. Don't do that. Are you posting it in the share your art section? Because if you're posting it in your share your art section, then I don't care. Okay, then great. You're good. You're good. You're good. I'm sorry. Boundaries be like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I said it so calmly, don't do that. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You put it in the art server. You're good. You're good. You have to understand, Dark English. There's been people who have tried to take advantage of that server, and you know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. You post it in the art server. It's all good. So DM me if you want to send a t-shirt and we can chat about it. Okay? You're good, English. Don't. You're good. Relax. So starting over. There's nothing wrong with starting over. There's nothing wrong with starting over. Sometimes I actually love starting over because starting over allows me to have a fresh start. Starting over allows me to do things better than I did the last time. Starting over allows me to do things better than I did the last time. Y'all run up the likes on this live, right? Man, something else that I've noticed is that I have mixed personal with business. And that's something that I want to tell y'all about. You know me, like a lot of people don't really have these conversations with you because, you know, they keep it to themselves. They keep their private life to themselves. And I get it. But one thing that I know is that I wish that some of the conversations that I'm about to have with you, I wish somebody had them with me. So this is something that I want to say. Us as spiritual people, we tend to think that business needs to be like the people, we need to 100% like them. That's not true. You don't need to 100% like someone to do business with them. Let me tell you what I mean. When you go to the bank, when you go to your restaurant, when you go to work, you don't 100% like everybody that you work with. So why do you feel like your business is different than a job? Your business is no different than a job because guess what? That's a business and a job is a place of work. It's the marketplace. Your private life is where you can connect with people that you only resonate with, that you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes to business, you have to get it done. You have to get the job done. And what I want to make you aware of is that if you are looking for people that you 100% resonate with, that means that you're looking for friends. And we all know friends and business doesn't always coincide together. Not saying that they never do, but a lot of times they don't. So why are you looking? You need to be looking for people who get the job done instead of looking for people that you like. Because that's the thing. A lot of people are hiring people and working with people that they like instead of hiring and working with people who know how to get the job done. You have to understand that some of the most effective people in their craft, they have flaws. They have flaws. Maybe because they're a super talented artist, they drink a lot. Or maybe because they're a super talented artist, they smoke cigarettes. And maybe you're on the part of your journey where you're like, I'm practicing sobriety. So that means that you're not going to work with them because of sobriety. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, are you going to go out to eat with this person? Are you going to work with this person? Are you going to, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's a difference. If you're working with someone who's like your videographer and you have to spend most of your day with them, then you kind of got to like them. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to like them. You kind of got to like them. You kind of got to be able to tolerate them for long periods of time. But if this is just a person who's going to take your pictures or ship out your products or, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to stop equating them to that. And y'all have to know when your spirituality has to take front and center and when your spirituality has to take a back seat. And this is what I mean, okay? All right. I make music, okay? I know the music industry is dark, okay? Do I plan on being dark like the industry? No, but I do understand that there will be times where me and the industry are in the same room. Okay. Now, does that mean that if these people aren't trying to force me to do something, so like if they aren't trying to force me to do something, if they aren't trying to get me to act the type of way, but I simply just need to go to this concert or go to this networking event. I'm not talking about them Hollywood parties, right? I don't have to turn down every opportunity. What did Denzel Washington say? Leave before the devil comes. Leave before the devil comes. Because guess what? If I'm a person that's trying to create change within this same industry, I can't be afraid of it. I can't run away from it. If I say that I'm going to bring light into a space that has darkness, I can't be afraid of the dark or completely avoid it. You can't. You have to learn how to maneuver. And trust me, you think I 100% like it. I don't 100% like it, but I have a bigger purpose in mind. I have a bigger purpose in mind. I got to deal with this person with the ego. I got to deal with this person who's annoying. But guess what? At the end of the day, the people who need to hear this message, it will be way more people hearing my message over me dealing with this bullshit. And it's going to be worth it. When you go to work, you don't want to deal with them customers. You don't want to deal with them people. You don't want to deal with that shit. But you deal with it because you know that there is something bigger that you need to do. So you have to compartmentalize. Compartmentalize. I don't need to be friends with you to get my job done. When you go to the nail salon, you don't know about the lady who do your nails. You don't know her personal life. You don't know who she messing with. You don't know what she like to eat. You don't know if she vegetarian, pescatarian. You don't know none of that. You just know I need my nails done. So us as spiritual people and us as highly intuitive people, still trust your gut. I'm not telling you to stick in a situation that you know isn't right for you. And I'm not telling you to be an opportunist, which means that you deal with certain shit that you don't need to deal with, like that Cleo girl from Ice Spice. Because sometimes we think that we need to do something for our opportunity when that opportunity ain't really benefiting us like how we think it is. That's another thing. So you have to have good discernment to know, okay, bet this is the moment where I kind of need to swallow my feelings, right? Or this is a moment where I need to trust my feelings. But that's why it takes a lot of meditation. It takes a lot of self-awareness for you to talk to yourself and say, you know what? Is this like taking more than it's giving me? That is the question right there. That is the question. Write that question down. Is this taking more from me than it is giving to me? That's the question. That's the question. Is it taking more from me than it is giving to me? And if it's taking more from you than it is given to you, then you know what you need to do. Oh, somebody going through this right now. Oh, somebody's going through this right now. How do I know? Because the way I'm talking about it. The way I'm talking about it sounds like somebody need this right now. Like somebody's contemplating and they should quit that job, and they should leave this relationship, leave this work environment. And the way that you measure if you should leave it is, like I said, is it taking more from me than it is giving me? When are you going to do TED Talks? When TED Talks invite me. I'm not about to pay for no TED Talk. Huh. One thing about it, I'm not for to pay for no TED Talk. TED Talk is going to invite me. Why am I being called out? Because this is what you need to hear. This is what you need to hear. Listen, y'all. We're going to have new necklaces today, and we're going to have new bracelets coming out on the website. All right, y'all? So make sure that y'all stay tuned for that. Make sure that y'all got my post notifications on. And make sure y'all go ahead and check out the crystal shop. All right? So, yeah, man. That's something that I noticed. I was just like, man, I got to learn how to deal with people. That's what it is about networking. Like, not everybody needs to be your friend. Some people are just acquaintances. Some people are just acquaintances, and they're not meant to be your best friend. Do you get what I'm saying? And then another thing I want to talk about too. Oof, this is something that I've been noticing. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. Y'all run up the likes on this TikTok. Misery loves company. And let me tell you what I mean by this, bro. There be people who going through shit, right? I still have the whiteboard. There's people, I got a better whiteboard now. There's people who go through shit. I use Curology. people who go through shit, right? And then they will be mad that you're not going through the shit with them. You mad because I'm not going through the shit with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there for you, but I won't go through it with you. Because when I go through shit, I go through that shit alone. I would never ask someone to go through it with me. I would never ask someone to suffer through it with me unless you caused it with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people will literally be mad because you're not suffering like how they suffering. And it's like, my love. Hey, come here. Oh, I think they're using the litter. That's not fair to me. Why should I go through this with you when you the one that caused this situation? And like I said, I would never expect somebody else to go through some shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Go do your time. Go do your time. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of those type of people. And one thing about it, never be afraid to stand up for yourself. How you can cope better with changes in life. You have to surrender. If you are trying to hold on to things when things are changing, that makes the change more painful. If you are trying to hold on to things, you know what I'm saying? When things are needed to change, you need to be letting go. That's what makes it more painful, y'all. That's what makes it more painful, y'all. Whoa, what's this cat doing, brother? Get down. Bruh. Get out of here. This cat be aggravating, bro. Look. Orange cat activity. Orange cat activity. What am I going to do with him? What am I going to do with him? So, something that I was talking about last night with one of my friends. I was talking to one of my friends about how important it is to watch yourself. And some of y'all may be like, what do you mean by watch yourself? When I say watch yourself, I mean, look at what your habits, look at what you're called to do, right? So for example, I have scheduled to go live between 10 to 12, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day, right? Now, what I've noticed is when you watch yourself and you look at what you're more inclined to do, some of y'all get really, really tired at a certain point of the day. Usually that's probably 1 to 3 p.m. Between 1 to 3 p.m., you usually get really tired. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Right? Okay, so now check this out. If you know that you get tired from 1 to 3 p.m., hold on, y'all. All right, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? So, if you know that you get tired from 1 to 3 p.m., maybe that's the time that you should take a ginger shot. Maybe that's the time that you should drink some green tea. Maybe that's the time that you can combat that and add something to your supplements, add something to your routine to help you get energy again. Maybe that's the time that you do 10 push-ups. Maybe that's the time that you take a 10 to 15 minute nap. Okay? So what I want to tell you too is that if you know what time you get the boost, some of y'all, do y'all get energy boost throughout the day? Like in the mid part of the day, like maybe 5, 6 p.m., you get an energy boost? Yeah, I haven't really been drinking coffee like that either. 4 to 5, 6 p.m., you get an energy boost. Do any of y'all get an energy boost? A lot of people get that energy boost when they wake up early. You gonna chill now, bro? So now that you know that you get an energy boost from 4 to 6, that's when I lose all my energy by 5 to 8. We're gonna talk about that. So if you know that you get your energy boost, your second wave of energy boost from 5 to 6 to 4, that's when you need to add work into the day. You get what I'm saying? You see, some of y'all try to force yourselves to work at points where you have low energy. You try to force yourself to do certain things when you have low energy, instead of learning yourself, learning your chemistry, and working along the lines, unless you want to change it. For example, if you see that you don't have enough energy, then that means that you need to do the nap. Do the 10 to 15 minute nap. I have an energy boost around 19 o'clock. Okay, so bet. So if you know that you have an energy boost around that time, that's when you should be trying to put in more work at that time. That's when you should be trying to work on your creativity. You see, last night, I was supposed to stream last night and go live, and I was supposed to go on Twitch. But I noticed that my energy was depleted by that time. So I recognized, I was like, okay, cool. I need to go to my routine, and I need to edit my routine to a point where I can go live at a time where maybe I have more energy. You get what I'm saying? I paint between 2 to 6 a.m. Wow, that's beautiful, Renee. That's a beautiful time. Y'all see my crystals? Look at my personal collection. I don't think y'all ever seen my personal collection. What about being tired every day, all day? Then that means something in your mineral intake or something within your diet isn't really serving you, or you're not getting enough rest. You should be getting at least 7 hours of rest. See that? This is my personal crystal collection. I keep all my personal crystals in here. Some of them. I got sunstone, chevron amethyst, fluorite pyrite. That's some of them. I got my own clear quartz. Come on now. I love crystals for real. They my babies. Look, let me show you my selenite. Oh my God, let me show you my selenite. Look at my selenite. Thank you for the bear. Nice to meet you. Look at my selenite. Look, this is like my crystal ball that I see into the future. Feel me? So yeah, man. And this is carnelian that I've been playing around with today. Carnelian. And what I have on my wrist. Tell them what you got on. Bet. So I got on. These are gonna be for sale. These are gonna be on for sale. Tiger's eye, obsidian and blue sandstone, hematite and obsidian, green jade and clear quartz, carnelian and clear quartz, and labradorite and clear quartz. Come on now. They're gonna know me for the crystal drip. We got carnelian bracelets on my website. They're gonna know me for the crystal drip. We got new crystals coming soon, y'all. Watch. Y'all gonna be excited for it. The link is in the bio. Do you have amethyst? Yes, I do. On your neck, I have one. Yeah, so this crystal on my neck is black tourmaline quartz, obsidian, and dendritic agate. Do you also have copper? Yes. I actually have some wire wrap necklaces on the site too. So one necklace. All right, I'm going to tell you about one crystal. Okay? One crystal, okay? So this crystal right here, I've been trying to put people on. This is the same crystal right here. Okay? This is the same crystal right here, okay? I want to show y'all this real quick. Y'all see this? This is garden quartz, okay? This is garden quartz. I recommend this crystal, and it all comes with a necklace. I recommend garden quartz because garden quartz is such a good crystal for manifestation. Look at it. It literally has like a whole world inside of it. You guys can't see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right? So Garden quartz is basically a great crystal for manifestation, but it's also really good for astral projection. What I want y'all to do is go onto my site and just read the description of this crystal, or look up garden quartz and just learn a little bit more about it. And you guys will learn why this is one of my favorite crystals to use also. Garden quartz, look up garden quartz. This is sugar quartz right here. This is sugar quartz. It has like druzy on it. It has like a druzy on it, so it sparkles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So another thing I want to start doing with y'all is my goal is just hard. I really want to drop a vlog a day or a video a day. It's just not easy, bro. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? What stones do you think will be good to start a new journey in life? Moonstone, clear quartz, and moss agate. I really want to put a vlog out a day, and nothing's really stopping me. I think I'm just a little intimidated by it. I think I'm a little intimidated by the idea of it, because I really want to grow my YouTube and I really want to make better videos. I think I'm just intimidated by it because I know that, you know, when you work on something, like when you focus on something, it's going to take your focus and your attention. And you can only focus on so many things at once. But a person that can be aggressive and focus on different things at one time is very rare. So one thing that Gary Vee was talking about, he was saying that, you know, if you want to be great in social media, you can't just focus on one platform. You have to focus on multiple platforms at one time aggressively, as if you were only focused on one. And I was like, damn, I got work to do. It woke me up. You know what? That's why we for the stream. We're going to stream today. We're going to stream today. We're going to stream on Twitch. We're going to stream on Twitch today. And I'm going to make a YouTube video today. Fuck is y'all talking about? I'm going to just be making content. Just be making content because I love it. I love this shit, y'all. Like, y'all see, I'm on here every day. I rarely miss a day of live. I rarely miss a day of live. I'm always on here. And the reason why is just because, like, there's no days off. I did post it 100 times. There's no days off. And when I did take a day off, it took me multiple days just to get back to where I was before I took that day off. So I do not recommend taking a day off. Now, if you are being intentional with rest, and the rest is like do you sell the ones you said that are good for it? What are you talking about? Sell the ones that are good for what? Like, if you are focused on, okay, I'm going to take a day off. If you are focused on rest, because maybe you've been lifting very heavy, your rest should still look like yoga. Your rest should still look like Pilates. Your rest should still look like something that is working yourself, but is at a lower level. When I took a day off, 2 days off, 3 days off, I regret it. I will never take a day off anymore. I'm not a 33 life path. I will never take a day off anymore. Because when I take a day off, number one, I get moody. I get upset. I'm not as happy. I'm not as excited. And the reason why is because there's a part of me inside my spirit that's like, what you doing? Why are you resting? Why are you resting? Why you chilling? Why you like this? What you finna do? Like, I really be upset. You cannot take a day off, because that moment you take a day off, it's going to cost you more than before. Like, let's say you running 2 miles every day for a week, right? But then you take 2 days off, right? When you try to run that 2 miles again, that shit gonna feel like hell. It's going to feel like, damn, I can't get past this 1 mile. And you might have to go back to 1 mile until you can work yourself back up. To me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. The moment you take that day off, bro, it's going to cost you. Start all back. Thank you very much. Start all back over. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Starting all over again. Hell no, I'm not doing that shit no more. Not right here, partner. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, let me tell y'all, these past couple of days, I have been really like, I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. I've been like really feeling like that. But you got to get over that feeling that I don't want to do it. That I don't want to do it is going to get you back into that position where you was like, I got to do something now. Yep, don't slow down. Keep your foot from pushing on the brakes. Just don't go to sleep. The city wakes. Because them boys going to hear it on the news. You cannot slow down. Somebody said, but isn't that the point, to not be afraid of starting all over if you have to rest to gain, or spirit forcing you to rest? You're connecting two situations all over again. When I say not being afraid to restart, that means that if you got to cut your hair off because it's bleached or it's fucked up, that don't mean that you keep going. When it's time for you to restart, that means that you keep going is actually not being productive. That's when it's time for you to restart. Let me say that one more time. Okay? Let me say that one more time. When continuing to go has become no longer productive, it is time for you to restart. Okay? That's what I mean. And I'm not telling you guys not to rest. I'm not telling you guys not to heal your body. I'm not telling you that at all. But if you create your rest into a strategy, your rest can still be a day on and not a day off. I kind of mean that spirit will sometimes force us to sit down even if you don't want to. That's because you continuing to go has become no longer productive. When spirit has to sit you down, it's because you trying to keep going has become no longer productive. And a lot of times what that means is that you've kept going in the wrong direction. So spirit has to sit you down to redirect you so you can go in the right direction with that same energy and force, because you're giving a lot of energy in a route that's not giving you anything back. That's what that means. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Exactly. Thank you, Edwin. Well, yes, you make sense. Yeah, because I've been there before where I was going hard in the wrong direction. And spirit is very quick to say, hey, that's not going to work out. Spirit doesn't let me go too far in the wrong direction unless I'm supposed to go in the wrong direction to guide me to the right direction. Does that make sense too? But if it's a wrong direction that's not even going to teach me a lesson, spirit is very quick to be like, hey, that's not going to work. Go back. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, check out the crystal shop. Let me show y'all a couple necklaces real quick before we continue talking. Let me show you. I don't know why my necklace is in here. It's my necklace. God, I didn't put the pyrite bracelets up. I totally forgot. I got pyrite bracelets and I ain't even put them on the side. I forgot. I got pyrite bracelets and didn't even put them on the site, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I gotta put this on the side. I'm about to show y'all some of the necklaces though. Strong in spirit. Hard in the paint. Gotta put in the work, man. That's the biggest thing. Like, honestly, the thing that was stopping me was I simply was just not putting in enough work. My talent got me as far as it could. That's the truth. My talent got me as far as it could. Hey, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I think the next solstice, spring solstice is going to be on a yacht. I think the next solstice is going to be on a yacht. What y'all think about that? I think the next solstice is going to be on a yacht. Y'all not ready for that? Like a big yacht. I'm trying to tell you. I think it's going to be on a yacht, y'all. And I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Hold on. All right, y'all. I updated the bracelets. Y'all. Okay, cool. I forgot that I had them. So, the pyrite bracelets are now on the site. These crystals are heavy. So now let me show y'all what these look like. Pyrite is a great crystal for money. The pyrite bracelets are now on the site, y'all. They're now on the site. All right, y'all. Link is in the bio, manhurst.com. But yeah, so the next solstice is going to be on a yacht, man. The next solstice is going to be on a yacht. Trust. So I'm excited for that. So now to the necklace that I was talking to y'all about. I really feel like y'all sleeping on these fire necklaces. For sure. Look at that, looking like giving queen. This is fire agate, okay? This is fire agate and hematite. Fire agate, I really recommend for people who struggle with pulling their aggression out. Fire agate, red agate, for people who struggle to get that fire under their ass. This is also carnelian on here. Carnelian and hematite is great for protection, y'all. So make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. Now this one is also one that I think is very slept on. And this is such a beautiful one. Like y'all are tripping. This is amethyst, clear quartz, and garnet. Amethyst, clear quartz, and garnet. I like to say that when I think of this necklace being on someone, I think about it like someone who has a very royal energy. I think that's what I named this. Someone who has a very royal energy, because it gives me very regal. Put this on. I feel like it gives me very regal energy. Very like queen or king type energy. Yeah. Ancient wisdom type shit, right? And then the thing about it is that if you have multiple necklaces, they look so... What's a positive energy bracelet? Positive energy bracelet. Carnelian. Carnelian is definitely positive energy. When I think of like red or fiery, I think about that person that's like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. You feeling good? I'm feeling good. Da 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 da. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. That's how I think of like crystals that have like this red color, like carnelian. So Teray, I would say carnelian. Yes, like carnelian gives me like hype man energy, like get the fuck up. Let's go. Let's have a good time. Are you putting in the work type shit, right? That's how I feel about it. I'm already knowing I'm going to have to start all over again. Sometimes that's what you got to do to get the best out of yourself. Sometimes that's what you have to do. You know, we be so afraid of starting over because of our ego, because of our pride. We don't want to be a beginner again. But you have to be a beginner again. Sometimes your perspective changes when you don't allow yourself to be a beginner again. What that means is that you've gotten so high up that you forgot what it's like to have nothing. And sometimes you have to be reminded what it's like to have nothing for you to appreciate everything. Does that make sense? Sometimes you have to have nothing so you can appreciate what it's like to have everything. And that's facts. Here are some other necklaces that we have that you guys probably didn't know were there on the site, right? We have this blue one. I like to say that this is great for Pisces. These are great for water signs, but I definitely recommend Pisces to wear this necklace. It also has moss agate, so it's good for money and communication, okay? This is the same thing. It just has labradorite at the end instead of Dalmatian jasper. This is the same thing. Labradorite. Okay. Great for overthinking. So if you are a person that you overthink what you're about to say, or if you overthink that, oh, did I say the right thing? This is great for you. All right. This is blue agate and moss agate and labradorite. I think this one already sold out. I could be wrong, but this is like masculine energy, dragon's blood, Dalmatian jasper, creativity. Like this is more for someone who wants to be a leader. This is what this is, more for someone who wants to be a leader. This one is for money. Period, point blank. This necklace right here is for money. You can tell it looks like money. This is specifically for money. All right, specifically for money. Money, 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 money. All right. This is protection. This is protection. This is protection. Okay. This is for money too, but it's for mostly creatives and money. Creatives and money. People who make money doing creative things. Okay, that's what this is for. I wouldn't really recommend this just for any type of entrepreneur. I would recommend this for people who are like painters or artists, or they sell art, or they sell music, they make movies. Like that's what this is for. And yeah, I think that's it. We got one more, because we making some more necklaces, y'all, because y'all sold out a lot of the other ones. And this right here is great for a lover. I recommend this for lovers. This has like a softness to it. If you struggle with being soft, if you're very aggressive, agresivo, if you're very aggressive, if you're an overthinker and you kind of crash out, this is for the crash outs. Because this will help calm you down. Like it literally has the energy of like, relax, calm down, take your time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we're working with today. We're going to have some more necklaces coming on the site today, literally today. So y'all be ready for that. All right. I'm going to get back to it, to making some videos, to making some content for y'all. I love you guys, and later.